Okay, I'll go first for La Liga and let's sort out the controversy of the double touch or so-called double touch. Yeah. So this is what the La Liga looks right now. Well, Barca have a clear advantage, a game in hand and equal on points with us, and they have more wins and yeah, more goal scoring. Yeah, just a moment. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So point is, if you look at this table here, Barca clearly have the advantage, and
So
they have
you're
a
going to
game in
La
hand.
Liga first, and I hate to inform you, but most of this country doesn't give a shit about La Liga.
Well, I've seen a fair few good fans. Fine, I'll quickly wrap it up then. I won't take too much
No,
time.
no, I'm just pulling your leg, but La Liga is it's not as much it's not as competitive as the Premier League.
Yeah, the three great teams are way ahead of everybody else. That's a known fact of life. These three are the three kings. Everyone else is irrelevant, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So the double touch controversy. Yeah, the Julian Alvarez penalty. Point is, I saw multiple angles of that. See, like several different angles. I felt maybe he kicked it onto his foot. I don't think he slipped into the ball. I think he kicked it onto his foot and then it went up. That's a possibility. Very tough to say. Maybe definitely a controversial decision. I'm not going to dispute that. Tough to say. I've seen multiple angles. The ball definitely seemed to move up and then over towards the goal. That
Nah. Listen, I'll tell you the problem with this is that it's not the kind of movement or touch to the ball that gives an advantage. The rule was meant to avoid a dribble. Okay, that's what it was meant to avoid. This is
yeah
becoming an absurd application of the rule in the way in which it was applied. We saw it. There were two penalties taken in the World Cup final that weren't called because they are just so like with your foot right next to the ball, the second foot right next to the ball. If the
yeah
slip had caused a genuine movement of the ball, I'd agree with you. There's no advantage being got there. It's a very harsh rule, but I don't blame the VAR either because that's the rule. You can't help it.
yeah.
This should
That's
be a
the.
retake. It should be a
Uh,
retake. If a
I
keeper
agree with
jumps
that.
off the line, if a
Yeah,
keeper jumps off the line and you cause a retake, this should be a retake as well.
this should have been a retake. I agree with that completely. This should have
But
been a
that's not
retake.
the option with VAR. So what can VAR do?
What can I do? True. That's the sad part.
I
Uh,
wouldn't have called it. It's so brief. Okay. It's so imperceptible. I wouldn't have called it.
Fair enough. Bape hit a brace immediately thereafter. He's been showing excellent form of late. He has hit his 30 goal mark. That was nice to see. Other than that, yeah, I mean, uh, Carlo had a wonderful interview where he was openly lambasting the scheduling. He's saying it's becoming very tough for his players to even stand. Jude Bellingham looked like he was out of breath
Yeah,
after
but that to me is a larger football problem. I've got sick of the scheduling in football. This is ridiculous. You want to
exactly.
add a club World Cup to this? Then
Yeah,
clubs
yeah,
want to go and play matches all over the world so that they can earn more revenue. This is ridiculous. How the hell how do we get to see good football if this is what's going to happen? Yeah. You should see Premier League, man. So many squads. They just this Premier League race got destroyed the day Arsenal lost Saka the way they did. Right,
yeah,
gone.
yeah, yeah. Gone. There you go. Liverpool are winning this, but
This is the worst season because the title is done,
yeah, title's done.
okay, and the relegations are also done.
Let me just check.
It's gone. It's over.
Southampton. Yeah, you're right.
It's gone.
Absolutely correct.
The
Yeah,
gap is
done.
11 points. It can't be done,
Yeah, can't be done. Can't be done. Yeah.
right? It's all gone. Now it's only from. It's now only about the European spots. And really, as a story, I would love Forest to get into the Champions League. I think
They
across
won
the
it.
season they've
I
earned it.
still remember that the fact that the Brian Clough won it with them twice, 80s, right?
70s, late 70s. You're absolutely right. I'd love for them to get back in there. They've earned it. Like Nuno has earned this. He has, and he's done it old fashioned way. People keep, the obsession with possession football. This guy has crazy level runners. His players are runners. You should look at the way they cover the moment they are counter attacked on. It's
Yeah.
insane. Seven of them will be back in spot. Amazing,
The
right?
thing is,
They've
though,
taken a journeyman striker like Chris Wood, made him the best striker in the league in terms of effectiveness.
yeah. The thing is, as far as the Premier League is concerned, you are saying the race is dead. I agree. But ironically enough, the La Liga race has been very much alive. Yes, top three only, but it's been still very much alive.
No,
Any
I
of the
see.
three can.
I accept that, but there are no surprises there, right? Like
Yeah, none.
Liverpool is winning a title again. This will be their 20th title. I will say this: Liverpool is starting to wobble,
Yeah,
and wobble in a way where they were abysmal against PSG. Okay,
yeah.
it
Absolutely
flatters
rubbish.
them that they got to penalties. They should have been lathered in the first leg and lathered in the second leg, and they should have been out
Yes.
by a 4 to 5 goal margin. That's how big the gap between the two teams was,
They look tired. They look
right?
completely labored.
That's right. That's right. And they did not turn up for fuck versus Newcastle in that Carabao Cup final. They did not
Carabao
turn up
Cup
at
also.
all.
See, that's why it's so difficult to win a treble,
So,
quadruple, or
so
even a
I'm just coming to
sextuple these
this. The
days.
problem is the gap is too much, and Arsenal themselves are not reliable, right? But there are
Arsenal
games
are
to
up
be lost for
against.
Liverpool.
By the way, Arsenal are facing Real Madrid next round. It was not Barca, Liverpool. It was Arsenal or Liverpool, which was the choice we had. So
No,
Arsenal are facing us.
Arsenal have an RCB problem, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do. Without the titles. RCB are Arsenal without the titles. Arsenal at least have some
I
titles.
mean, we're going back 25 years now looking at titles, okay? So Arsenal cannot go to a big club when it counts,
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
really, really counts, and get
And
it done.
win. And win.
Cannot
They
do.
won't. They are
To the
not going to.
Bernabeu, to absolutely zero chance.
There's only one team, okay, two teams that have come to the Bernabeu and dominated, and that's because they've had enough chances, and they are obviously our greatest rivals, Atletico and Barcelona. Simple as that. No other teams have done it. Both
There
are.
was in the 2000s, Liverpool handed out two bashings to Madrid at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, I might have forgotten those, but the point I'm trying to
There,
make is,
there's a 4-0 in there. There's a 4-0 and a 5-1 or something of that sort.
yeah, the 5-1. Yeah, now I'm remembering. Yes, correct. But the broader point I'm trying to make is no team except Barca and Atletico, for obvious reasons, has had a dominant streak against Real Madrid. Simple as that. But those two have a dominant streak against us at various points in history for obvious reasons. They face us more than any other. So that's obvious. Yeah. Even Atletico looked gassed, absolutely gassed
No, no,
when
the larger theme I wanted, like, this is too much. It's too much football. These players are looking dead. The injuries are piling up. This is no fun anymore, man.
Can you believe that Barca and Real are both on course for a quadruple still? But the problem is none of them have the energy anymore to do it. They're going to
No, no, these
collapse.
matches are becoming boring. Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw the Atletico match. That first half was a lot of fun, and Atletico played, in my opinion, they played Real Madrid off the park tactically as well as in terms of
Yes.
the chances
Yes.
they created.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real come back in the second half and they get their goal and they in fact miss a penalty as well, but they were better. Real were better in the second half.
Yeah.
Then in the extra time, maybe we had a match for about 8 minutes. But the
That's it.
remaining 20 odd minutes of extra time, there were zombies across the pitch.
That's
Across
it.
the pitch.
That no energy.
Nobody could
No
do a
energy.
thing.
Yeah. And I showed you Lamine Yamal's work rates, right? You saw that work rates
Yeah,
photo
they're
I
gonna kill
sent.
him. They're gonna kill him.
What is that nonsense? 90 minutes, 80 minutes, 70 minutes.
Look, it is still a less physical league, and that is why he's still not breaking down. I'll give you the parallel to that. Eric Ten Hag played Kobe Mainu into the ground last season,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He did.
Mainu has neither had the output nor the absence of injury this season because he's
Yeah.
also just 19 now. He was 18 last season. It will happen. Lamine Yamal
Yamal
will
is
suffer,
Yamal is 17.
right? And the greatest cautionary tale on this score is always Michael Owen.
Yeah.
Michael Owen at 18 was the best fucking player in the world.
By 21, he was done. By 21,
That
he was done.
23, 24, he was done. Done. By done, I mean gone.
Actually, I wanted to compare Messi's usage rate to Lamine Yamal's because Messi also started around that time. I'll just show you.
Now his
Oh,
first two seasons were lower,
yeah, exactly. Look, his first few seasons he has reasonable usage rates. It's not that bad. 31 games only in his fourth full season, fifth full season. This is
yeah.
fine. Whereas if you look at
No, no, no.
Yamal,
But that'll be only league games. That can't be the entire season. That'll be only league games.
wait a minute, let me just check again. Total, oh yeah, total appearances. Oh boy, they were overusing him already. 40. Okay, so Messi is basically a one of one. He's a unicorn.
But different systems. He wasn't a runner. He was never pressing. He was always high and wide. Okay, all of
Still,
his work was being done by Alves.
I agree, but still, 40 games is not a joke.
It's not a joke, but again, I'm trying to point this out, bro. It's a very big difference when you're not a runner. Out of
Ah,
that 14, out of that 38, he'll have plenty of sub appearances as well, or subbed off appearances
that's there. That's there.
at
Whereas if
that
we come
age.
to, yeah, oh God, this is ugly. 50 appearances last season. 50. And these are all full timers.
Oh, and he's gonna match that at the very least this season.
Yeah, easily. Look, I
Yeah, I
love
mean,
the
you
kid.
can expect that you can expect that an injury-filled season is coming up somewhere along the line.
Unless he's a unicorn, he's going to be in serious trouble. I mean, it's disturbing. Like, if I brought up that photo, when I saw that photo, I thought it was just criminal as to what, they were doing to him. I was reading out the stats, his stats are like this: 86, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 31, 67, 76, 90, 90, 90, 90, 75, 45, 90, 71, 90, 89, 90, 85, 90, 90, and one is an extra timer. Wow, lovely. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's too much. It's too much. And what's the scene this summer? This summer, do they have they'll be playing that useless Nations League, no?
that is there. Club World Cup is there in June.
Oh my God,
Barcelona.
this Club World Cup can't happen. This is a joke. Club World Cup means zero break, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. June and July are going to be Club World Cup. Infantino has already confirmed it. This is ridiculous. Also, this guy is not even legal age yet. He's 17. He turns his birthday is my birthday. We share a birthday. He's 9 years
Wow.
younger. But
No, but
this
this
is
is
ridiculous.
ludicrous. This is like the Club World Cup. Like United, I assume, are not in it.
No, they're not.
Very good. Very good. Go take your clubs. Go kill your players. They'll die. They'll
Yeah.
literally die. If
Yeah.
you have players who are going to go play that Club World Cup, then do the season, and then next season we'll have the Euros.
Yeah.
No, not Euros. It's the World Cup next season.
Yeah. 2026 is the FIFA World Cup. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Oh my God. Players from Madrid, Bayern, Barcelona, all these, they're going to die, dude.
I'm telling you, at this usage rate, even Killian will be wondering why his life is like this. I mean,
Bro,
look,
if I were Kylian Mbappe, the World Cup matters to me. I want to win one more.
yeah,
I would nicely go and enjoy myself in January and come back somewhere around the end of April. Just get my form running around mid-April. Get my form running. Have my form play enough minutes to be warmed up and ready for the World Cup, and then go into the World Cup.
it says something about Barcelona when Bape has never hit 50 appearances in his entire career. He'll hit 50 this time. Yes, I agree with that. But Lamine Yamal has hit 50 appearances, 50 full minute appearances in one season before these many full career seasons of Bape.
No,
And
that
Bape
that
is a
that can't sustain. It cannot sustain. It just can't sustain. It's exploitative, man. No, but this is ludicrous. I mean, I don't know what even like this. The problem with capitalism and sport is once it takes over, right?
they
It's
don't know when to
really
stop.
difficult. It's really
They
difficult
don't
to stop a juggernaut
they
because
don't
there
know
is
when
no
to
such
stop.
thing as fan unity. There is no such thing as fan sanity, right? They will always have a market beyond. You and I might decide with a lot of very sane fans, we're not going to watch these games. We can't be bothered. It's too much football. But they will always have a set of new fans to step in.
Yes, but
Like
look
the
at
Club
this.
World Cup means nothing to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Means nothing
look at
whatsoever.
look at the usage rates. Bape is actually being reasonably used if you look at him because he's a proven commodity. He's 25. He's already gone through his growing pains. So I don't have a problem with him having 44 appearances. But 44 appearances this early in the season means he's going to hit 60. He's going to hit 60. That's when I start realizing that this man was a complete alien. Complete alien. I mean, these appearance numbers are inhuman. Inhuman. Ronaldo was a guard. Ronaldo was a proper guard for Madrid. Just look at these appearance numbers. And he was playing full minutes here.
No, but once in his last couple of seasons, 3 seasons, uh, he was mostly subbed or came on as sub. He had that agreement with Zidane that
And yet he was doing 44, 42 goals.
no, he's a monster. He's a demon. Forget about that. But he had that deal with Zidane that he will play the CL all the time, and in the league
Yeah,
he'll have more rest.
yeah. Yeah. That's true. You can see it here. 29 games, 27 games. Yeah. Also, some idiots were comparing on Twitter. Some idiots were comparing, Yamal with Messi and Ronaldo. I was just laughing. This cannot be replicated. What was this? What is this man? Statistics like this cannot be found. This man is going to hit 1,000 and then retire. Yeah, he already has 925. But seriously, this is an insane statistic by any measure. All right. Man United news. Any other news that you would like to share? I'll bring up their schedule.
United probably had their best week in a long time, but I wouldn't get carried away. Easiest games also played.
Yeah,
So
Leicester.
let's see. I mean,
Leicester was.
there is a fair bit coming up in this new the games that are coming up are going to be quite hard.
Yeah.
This curve that starts right. So Forest and City are two fairly difficult league games,
Forest, I'll give you. City, I won't. City have collapsed.
but they're still City.
I don't. Look, they made us look good.
Man, we're
They made
talking
us
about
look good.
Manchester United who are in 13th position. Okay, 13th. So here's a my big hairy goal for United today is this, right? 29 games done, 9 games to play, 37 points. That means you have 27 points to play for.
Yeah.
The United's worst points haul in the Premier League has been 58 points.
Yeah.
Okay, there's an outside chance you cross that. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's tough. It needs 7 wins and a draw.
Yeah. Or at least 7 wins. So you tie with it.
Yeah, whatever. So 7 out of 9, still very, very, very difficult. Particularly because the way the Europa works out, we play Lyon in the Europa. I think
Okay.
Lyon's going to be tough. They're going to be very tough. But if you get past Lyon, you probably have Spurs or Athletic, and that's it. I mean, you can win the Europa, and that Europa League win carries much more weight than anything you can do in the league. You're not getting relegated. If you get to my 58-point number, what are you going to do? You're going to land up in what, 10th, 9th, 8th, maybe? Big deal. Yeah. What it doesn't make a shit of a difference. Europa matters now.
Yeah. I was just analyzing a case of the Ballon d'Or. They gave it to Rodri last time. I'm not going to say it was undeserved. He actually did deserve it. Injury prone, but that's a different matter. Vinny was my personal choice, but Rodri is fine. But the point is, when I was looking at the Ballon d'Or discussion this time, Salah was favorite until last week. Last week happened and he's gone. That's it. Because he's gone from the Champions League, he's gone from the Carabao Cup, no treble, nothing. That's it. Over. Katam kalas. Bye bye. But Winnie is still in the conversation. Winnie is not in the conversation. Bape is in the conversation now. Valverde should be in the conversation. I don't think he will ever be in the conversation, but he should be. Lamine, the Yamal is in the conversation, but at the rate at which he is going, my goodness.
No, I just for United, that's what I want to see. I want to see uh, how much of an impact, how much of a career saving and United impact Rasmus Højlund can have. He needs goals and he needs to show some performance, and his performance starting to improve. Every all round game is starting to improve.
Yeah,
Joshua Zirkzee looks like a baller. Bro, wait for this kid for another season or so. This guy is a proper baller. He is 6'3", 6'4", and he's got feet, proper
nice,
feet.
nice,
I mean, let me tell you, Thiago Motta said about him, like, this kid reminds me of Ronaldinho. And at
nice,
6 feet
nice.
4'5", when you're that big, right? It's a big thing to be that good on the ball.
Okay, who would you prefer to face here? I mean, assuming you get past Leon, let's assume that they do. You can get Rangers or Athletic Bilbao. Bilbao have been excellent this season, as you
No, no,
observed last podcast.
obviously I prefer Rangers. I don't want to get stuck with Bilbao, a very difficult team.
Yeah,
Bilbao fourth in the La Liga.
yeah, they are, they are, they are. They
Yeah,
are
I
four
don't
or
want
five.
Bilbao. I
Yeah,
don't want Bilbao. Bilbao will kill us.
yeah.
But the truth is, we're going to get
Bilbao.
Bilbao.
I think Bilbao beat Barcelona this season
No,
once.
no, we will
So
get Bilbao. There's no doubt. Bilbao is not losing to Rangers.
yeah. The other side, what do you see?
It's an open run for Spurs. I don't think Frankfurt's that great a team. Lazio's not that great a team. Bodo Glimt certainly isn't a great team.
Yeah,
But
I haven't
Spurs
even
can
heard
fall
of.
over their own feet, so you never know.
Yeah, for me, actually, the
Man,
likeliest here.
we've lost 3 times this season already to Spurs. If we make that goddamn final and have to play Spurs and lose a fourth game to Spurs, which gives Spurs Champions League and knocks us out, I don't think I can recover through the summer. I
Okay,
will
by
not
the way,
recover from that.
final is in Bilbao. Final is in Bilbao.
Yeah, so might as well go lose to Bilbao and let Bilbao take care of Spurs.
Bilbao probably will win the final. If they get into it, they're winning the final. Very difficult team this time. They have beat Barcelona once, I think.
No, no, if
So
they're fourth in La Liga, they're a proper team.
yeah. So Bilbao also have a unique record. You know that, right? There are only 3 teams in the La Liga that have never been relegated. Real Madrid and Barcelona are 2. Everyone thinks Atletico is the third. Atletico is not the third. They have been
It's
relegated
Bilbao.
once. It's Bilbao. Yeah. Atletico have been relegated only like once, but it's still once. That's the thing. Meanwhile, Champions League, let me just bring that up. Okay, here we go. Finally, these are the quarters. PSG versus Aston Villa is a proper game. I expect nothing other than a dogfight. Both are excellent teams. I certainly see.
Uh, Villa are a good counter-attacking team, so PSG's style will suit them. But PSG and Rashford loves to hurt PSG.
Yeah.
But PSG are a really superb team, man.
Can you believe this? They lost Bape and now they're doing better in the Champions
No, no,
League than ever
of
before.
course, I can believe that. Mbappe is not a presser, so their system has changed. Enrique is playing proper Spanish football. He's playing it properly, and he's not playing boring Guardiola Spanish football. He's playing much more direct Spanish football. It's the way Spain played in the Euros. He's playing that, right?
Ancelotti is
Proper
not even playing
wingers,
Spanish
playing a
or
proper
Italian.
standard of football. Arsenal,
Ancelotti is
Madrid, Madrid, I think are hot favorites there. Barcelona, Dortmund. I would still say Barcelona over Dortmund.
Barcelona are going to walk over Dortmund if they don't choke
Munich,
as usual.
Milan, Inter. This is a tougher match than tougher matchup than people realize.
Yeah, it
Inter
is.
are a
It
very
is.
smart team, very well, probably the best coached, best tactically coached team in the world.
They beat us, I think. Yeah, they beat us. They beat us. It was either them or AC. One of
No,
them beat
tactically
us.
they are the most unique team in the world. So
So,
that
what
one
are
I'm
your
not going to
predictions?
call. All right. Let me not sit on the fence. I'll go Inter, Barcelona, Madrid, PSG.
I'll say Aston Villa, Real. Yeah, I can't see Barcelona losing this. Barca, and I think Harry Kane might do it this season for the Champions
All
League. So
right,
I think.
Bayern versus Barcelona.
Is it Bayern versus Barcelona? Yeah, it will be
Yeah,
Bayern versus. Um, Heart says Bayern, head says Barca.
I'll take Inter for the final from that side.
Real from the final from this side.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. PSG can beat Real,
Yeah, they can. I'm not going to say they can't.
particularly
That's
because PSG have one big advantage, man. They come into this tournament the freshest. They barely
yeah,
get taxed in their league. Nothing
easily.
happens to them in that league. And
Yep.
Real are looking gassed, like they're looking properly gassed.
Barcelona are looking gassed. Barcelona went through
Everybody who plays in a proper league is gassed, man. They're done.